One thing you're going to need to know a lot about in EDM 310 is how to use Google Docs. So how you get to Google Docs is you would sign into your Gmail account. Your email would come up and your screen should look something like this. And you would click on Documents up here. Here you have all of your saved work, work people have shared with you. You can share your work with other people. All of it's saved, and whenever something's updated, it will be in bold so that you'll know that there's something new there. You're also going to have your comments for classmates and comments for teachers in Google Docs. So whenever they're updated and Dr. Strange gives you a new classmate or a new teacher to comment on, they're going to turn, the letters are going to be bold. Some other cool things you can do with Google Docs, you can create your own document that you can share with anybody. You can just have their email address, you can share it with them so that they can see it and read it and save it to their Google Docs. You can also create presentations, spreadsheets, forms. One thing you'll have to do for EDM 310 is going to be your survey. So whenever you click on template and go to the blank survey template, you can create surveys, short quizzes, whatever you want. You can edit them to make them how you want. You can have multiple choice. You can change it to so that people would answer in paragraph text. You can change it to check boxes, choose from a list, really whatever you want. And you can edit it and make any kind of survey or quiz that you might need or want to make. That's pretty much Google Docs. You're going to need to use it a lot. You're going to have to know how to use it, and it'll be very useful to you once you learn how to use it.
Hey everybody, I'm sure you're just now starting out in EDM 310 and you're probably wondering how to get around and how to find the activities that are due in this class. Well, first off, blogs are going to be a huge part of this class, and you will use them every, 2 times a week if you're in the summer and every week if you're in the fall and spring semesters. So we're going to show y'all a quick way of getting around and getting to different assignments and making sure that you're on time with them. Number one, the checklist, which Kaylee talked about earlier in the video, is huge to making sure that you have things turned in on time. The checklist is something you can get to by going to your Google Docs, like we showed earlier in the video, and you just click, your checklist, and it'll come up and it'll look like this. And as you can see, the checklist was actually created by Martha Yim, who's a student in 2010 of EDM, and we're going to look at an example of this is my checklist for the summer of 2011. So we'll say June 5th, 2011. When you get this, the boxes right here on the left are going to be blue at first, and you'll change them to green after you complete them. And this will help you make sure that you stay on top of everything that's due, and it tells you when to actually begin your projects. It's a great tool. So the first thing we're going to look at is blog post number 2. We're going to go to the EDM 310 class blog homepage. And if you don't have bookmarks or tabs or something of that sort up top, I strongly suggest putting them in. They really help with you getting around and getting to different, sources that you need, and such as Delicious, Dropbox, class blog, and things like that. So you're going to go to the class blog homepage, and when it comes up, it's going to look like this. And as you know, the class blog down the middle, Dr. Strange is going to put different things that are important in the class, updates and changes to the checklist, because he can view the checklist, but he's not going to, change it. So if you have a new assignment that's added in or something, you just change it right here. The way to get to the blogs and the projects and assignments that you're going to have to do, the way that I do it, is I come over here to the side on the right hand side, and I click on Instruction Manual Summer 2011. And when you click on that, it's going to come up and it's going to look like this, EDM 310 Instruction Manual, and obviously ours is Summer 2011, yours will be different, but you scroll down and it'll have the amount of hours. And by the way, this is extremely true. Don't let that fool you. You will put in that much time a week. You just scroll down, and right here is where you'll basically find everything. You can get to the syllabus, which also can be, you can also get to that from the home page, but then you can get to your project instructions, your blog post assignments, and your required activities instructions as, seen in the checklist. So if you click on blog post assignments, what's going to come up is this right here. And, that's your blog post assignments, and it's going to go through the same list of things that did the instruction manual. And then right here you're going to have what date, each post is due, and then you're going to come down introduction. One great thing about each one of these is at the top it'll have this. So in your instruction manual, if you have, in your summer checklist, if you have a blog post due, an assignment due, and a project due, which is common, you'll have 2 or 3 different things. After you get done with the blog post, you can come back up here and just click this and it'll take you straight to the projects page. So we're scrolling down, and we're going to go down to, let's see, that's blog post 1, here blog post 2, and it shows the due date and what you're supposed to do in each one, and that's how that you get to them. And as far as these videos, they're linked. You just click it and YouTube will bring up the video, you watch it, and then you obviously write a quality blog post on it. Okay, the next thing we're going to cover is putting alt and title modifiers into your blogs, because you have to include a picture with every blog post that you make. So with every picture you have to include a alt and a title of where that you got the information from. So we're going to start by just going to the blog page, the EDM 310 class blog, and when this comes up, I'm just going to go to my blog, which you'll learn how to make yours on the first day of class. Dr. Strange will show you, and since you make it after you do your post, by clicking new post, and then it'll come up and you just type the information, you'll find you a picture, and in your pictures you will actually hit I'm going to go to view. Let's find one. We're going to go down to, let's just go to blog post 4. So in blog post 4, you can see when you hit compose, this is the picture that I've put in there, and to do that you just click right here on insert image, and after you've saved the picture, you just choose it in the file, and then it'll upload the picture, and you can put it wherever you want in your post. You'll have all these different things that you have written for each topic of the post, and then the picture at the top. Now to put in the alt and tab modifiers, you're going to click edit HTML, and you're going to come right up here in all this text, and you're going to look for IMG in the space, which is the image. And so like you'll scan through, and I'm looking for it. Here it is right here. Okay, IMG. This little part right here is what you're looking for in the text that applies to the image. After you find that, you take the space, and you're going to space over 2 times. You're going to type in alt, like I have right here, equals, and then you're going to put open parentheses. Then you're going to type in what exactly the picture is of, and you don't have to put picture of, but this is how you do it, and then you close parentheses. It's very important to close parentheses because that keeps everything in the alt that you're trying to put in the alt. Then next, after alt, you're going to come in and you're going to put the title, which is going to be where that you got it from. So right here you would put a space. After alt, you're going to put title equals, and then you're going to open your parentheses, and you're going to put wherever you got it, which I got this one at ischool.com, and then you're going to close parentheses and space. And see, with this one, after you've hit space, and you finished your typing, then you're going to hit publish post, or you can hit preview and just see what it's going to look like. So whenever you hit preview and the post actually comes up, if it wants to come up for me, yeah, okay, you hit view post. This is after you've published it, and whenever you scroll over it, you'll see it pop up, and you can see where I put ischoolinitiative.ning.com, and that's so that you basically give the people that made the image credit, so they know that you didn't make it yourself. You're not copywriting or anything like that. And that's how that you edit and you put in the alt and HTML tab.